Welcome to OXYZEN Health Intelligence. I'm Dr. Yende. For more than 3 decades, I have worked in air ambulance medicine, transporting critically ill patients across countries, continents. Throughout those years, I have spent thousands of hours inside flights, and one fascinating observation has followed me everywhere. Most people understand aviation. Very few understand what aviation does to the human body. Today, I want to take you on a journey, not across the world, but inside yourself. Because every time you board an aircraft, your biology begins a negotiation. Your brain negotiates, your heart negotiates, your lungs negotiate, your hormones negotiate. And whether you realize it or not, every flight places your body under a unique physiological stress that scientists are only beginning to fully appreciate. Most travelers call it jet lag, but jet lag is only the visible symptom. The real story is much deeper. The real story begins 35,000 feet above the Earth. Let's begin. Imagine you're sitting comfortably inside a modern commercial aircraft. The cabin feels normal. The temperature feels comfortable. You may be watching a movie, reading a book, drinking coffee, or perhaps trying unsuccessfully to sleep. Everything feels ordinary, but something extraordinary is happening. The aircraft may be flying at an altitude of 35,000 feet. Thankfully, the cabin is pressurized. But here's what most people don't know. The cabin is not pressurized to sea level. Instead, the cabin environment typically mimics an altitude between 6,000 and 8,000 feet. That changes everything. The amount of oxygen in the air remains approximately the same, but the pressure changes. And pressure determines how efficiently oxygen enters your bloodstream. The result? Your body suddenly has less oxygen available than it normally expects. Not enough to create a medical emergency, but enough for your physiology to notice immediately. Research has shown that blood oxygen saturation often decreases during commercial flights. Your heart begins compensating. Your breathing subtly changes. Your nervous system adapts. Stress hormones begin shifting. And all of this occurs while you are sitting quietly in seat 32A, wondering whether the chicken or pasta option is better. This is the first hidden biological cost of travel. The second is even more fascinating. Your circadian rhythm. Most people think of circadian rhythm as simply a sleep clock. In reality, it is much more sophisticated. Every organ in your body operates according to time. Your liver has a clock. Your gut has a clock. Your immune system has a clock. Your hormone production follows a schedule. Even your body temperature follows a remarkably precise daily rhythm. Scientists often describe this system as a biological orchestra. When everything is synchronized, the music is beautiful. When synchronization breaks down, chaos follows. This is precisely what happens when we travel rapidly across multiple time zones. Your environment suddenly says one thing. Your biology says another. You may arrive in London at 8 in the morning, but part of your brain still believes it is midnight. Your digestive system may disagree with your hormones. Your hormones may disagree with your nervous system. And your nervous system may disagree with your sleep cycle. The result is what scientists call circadian misalignment. But I prefer a simpler term: biological confusion. Your body literally doesn't know what time it is anymore. And when the body becomes confused, performance declines. Concentration declines. Recovery declines. Mood declines. Decision-making declines. Many people think they are functioning normally after a long-haul flight. Yet objective measurements often reveal a very different story. And that brings us to one of the most important health metrics of the modern era: heart rate variability, or HRV. If there is one biomarker that I believe deserves far more attention than it receives, it is HRV. Many people mistakenly assume HRV refers to heart rate. It doesn't. Heart rate tells us how many times the heart beats per minute. Heart rate variability tells us something far more valuable. It measures the tiny variations between consecutive heartbeats. A healthy heart does not beat like a metronome. It constantly adjusts, moment by moment, second by second. A flex,